What time have we got? What time have we got? We're sitting at 11:45. I'm gonna hope to kill this son of a bitch, and we'll see where we're at. Damn! Get close, buddy. I got up to platinum last season. I could only get to gold this season. I was more of an assassin, and it's more like these utility mids and tank meta, so all the guys I was good at don't matter no more. Jeez, I don't even want to fight this guy. This guy's a dick. What the fuck is that? Jump charge. Neat. Oh, I think this is the cave that I jumped down last time and just kind of. It was. You know what? Let's go exploring. Ow! Son of a bitch! Hey man, Vladimir right now. Vlad got me into gold. I think Vladimir is one of the stronger champions right now, just for the ability to, you can stack. They fixed some of the spells and abilities to really help him. They fixed the lifesteal item, the Will of the Ancients, has been buffed, and I personally like him with Luden's Echo because it gives you. I mean, he's always got pretty solid wave clear, but Luden's Echo, you're talking 1E clears a wave. So you end up, at least if you're playing Vlad, towards the end of the game with just an absurdly tanky guy that is able to do everything you want him to do. So Vlad used to be. I mean, watch the Origin games in the European LCS with Xpeke mid. That being said, York is just a shit ton of fun. Plus, you get to make fun. Oh, York, I knew him. What is it? Poor York, I knew him well. References. Don't want to fight you. Just want to run. Who's that little dog thing? Yes! Luden's Echo is exactly stack shit from your feet. Hey, look, that guy. Cool. Ooh, this looks ominous as shit. I do like how there's like a maximum chase range on bad guys. So we got, let me check this room very quickly here. Oh, I did not even, what the fuck? Anybody? Want to take a gander or a guess at what the hell that was? I'm going to assume, as my insight went up 1, it's a boss. Probably a strong boss like that. As I think he one-shotted me. Well, that counts, doesn't it? No, I'm not wanted. There we go. Well, shit. I don't think I'm going that way either. Yeah, a giant hand grabbed me and killed me. That was it. Pretty excited about it. Ooh, are we back to them dropping items? Awesome, so we got some bullets. I don't think it's a trap. I think, see, I've run into that giant death hand before. I think The last one I just kind of ran past. I think at a certain point, there's got to be a point in this game, because you can kill everything in this game. There's got to be a point in the game where there's an item, or something allows you to kind of see whatever the fuck that was. Or maybe kill it with a special power or something. I'm assuming there's got to be a way to defeat or dispose of that enemy. Very disincentivized as we explore at this moment. Okay, let's step back and move out of its running. Whoa. Let's steal some of this life. Okay, so my options are evil hunting ground with the little ram deer things. I go to Old Yarnum and fight the blood-stained or blood-soaked beast, which, just to be honest, it's a pain in the ass to get to. Or I go towards the invisible murder hand. At least I have options. I'm happy that they at least were polite enough to give me a couple of options. All of which so far has killed me. Some of them killed me a lot better than the others. Come on. Get so close to just killing him. And he just ruins it by killing me back. Okay, so if you see that little green thingy, farm the antidotes. Well, dude, I have 4 whole antidotes. Yeah, the bloodstained guy poisons the shit out of you. And I think it's an interesting boss. I had him down to so little life you could not see it. I'm not gonna lie, after losing that, I could not quite get it back to where it was. I did lose a lot of the my confidence in killing that guy. Let's run to Old Yarnum. Let's see if we can't. There's some fun to be had there. Here, just for shits and giggles. I wonder how long has this streak been up? It's been up a while, hasn't it? Turn to the hunter's dream. Let's see. A couple hours at this point. Bloodstarve thing, man. Bloodstarve thing will fuck you up. 3 hours! Well, as much as I love... Let's see what else I can upgrade. Upgrading costs so little in this game. I like that. You pretty much have the materials, you have the upgrade. It's not, congratulations, you farmed the materials, now spend 30,000 gold to upgrade your weapon a little bit. The rest of this game is expensive enough. It's my Kirk hammer. So I don't have a chalice. The problem with Bloodstained Beast is mollies do a pretty good job. You need that fire paper, which I only have 1 of, so I'm kind of hesitant to just kind of go for it. Because you see 1,300. Absolutely brutal. So how much is an upgrade? How much is it?
Well, what is it?
What is it I desire? I'd like to channel my blood echo. I need 2,300 more blood echoes. Well, let's see if I have anything that's worth a whole bunch of money I don't need. Kind of neat. I don't think I'm pitching anything. Some of these I can get rid of. These are just shit. the one nice one, which I think is the one that's actually equipped. Like one trip into Old Yarnum. If you don't rush, yeah. See, I tend to be, if I'm playing any game, I tend to be a very min-max person where, if you notice on this, I haven't put a single thought into the ranged weaponry or the spell magical side of things, because I found a lot of times in these games that I have all the spells you need, but not enough life or not enough stamina or not enough ability to dodge. And this is my first playthrough. I'm not really itching to just get the shit stomped out of me. You know what? If I have 5,000... We're going to see if we can't get a couple antidotes dropped. Or a couple blood vials. We're going to go back, buy a whole bunch of shit, and then attempt to fight the boss. Something satisfying about that. Does it continue on? Oh, I don't think you can level up stuff to infinity. I think what he's talking about is in Diablo 3, there's a maximum level, but you can get, I believe it's Paragon levels is what it's called in that game, where you can just level to infinity. I think your weapons stop at 10. Because I think that this game, although it's pretty long and pretty in-depth, I think there's a decided end to it. Hopefully after a couple of weeks of playing. Wow, I didn't hit anything. Come on, buddy. No antidotes. A single blood vial. Thanks. You know, if it's $500 a pop, let's go buy 10 blood vials. Run it with 20 blood vials, 4 antidotes, and a death wish. Yeah, next on the roster of games that I'd like to be playing, again, I keep mentioning this wonderful retro gaming collection. I got a nice copy of Metroid 2 for the Game Boy I'd like to play through. Evo. And then, Evo is a Super Nintendo game, and then maybe try out some of the old RPGs that I've just been itching to work my way through. I'm actually playing, gosh, what's it called? Mass Effect. For the first time ever, I put about 3 hours into Mass Effect, and I might stream the second and third Mass Effects. Chrono Trigger, man. This guy gets it. This guy gets it. Chrono Trigger, I remember watching my best friend's brother. He had a Super Nintendo and a PlayStation. I only had a regular NES. He played Chrono Trigger, and then I went to visit a couple weeks later, and he had just bought a PlayStation, and Final Fantasy VII was in Midgard. He was doing the slums missions where you dress Cloud up like a pretty lady. And I remember looking at that going, this is a video game option? This is an option for video game. Sign me up. That sounds freaking hilarious that the game doesn't take itself that seriously, yet it appears to be that deep. So Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy. I was thinking about, I got the Tales of series. I got 4 or 5 of them at this point. Nope. I'm that weird dude that just owns them. And even though I know it's probably a million times cheaper to just emulate games, it always was one of those things where I loved. I had the 9X actually. My cousin burned a whole bunch of games onto that for me. And I had a good time at it, but I had a couple